Hey everybody, Doof Senpai, #1 senpai in the world. Today, I'm not going to be going over the app, I'm going to be going over the Yugioh Sevens trailer. Alright, so I just recently saw this, so apparently Brains is going to be ending, or it has already ended, I'm not sure, I haven't watched it. But Yugioh Sevens is going to be starting in April of this year, apparently. So I'm gonna be taking a look at the trailer, and actually I already saw the trailer a little bit, but you know, this is gonna be like a reaction video and analysis, I guess. Okay, alright, now let's get into it, man. Let's take a look. Okay. Alright, so they're gonna have something called rush duels now, and alright, hang on. So it looks like they're going to have Blue Eyes White Dragon will be coming back, and actually hold on, let's just, and actually as you can see, the artwork on the cards are a little different. I mean, it looks pretty much the same as the old one, but it looks like the cover art is going to be bigger. The attack and defense points is at the top instead of the bottom, and the number of stars, the level of the monsters is going to be right next to the attack and defense points. Yeah, so let's take a look. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yep, so Blue Eyes White Dragon's gonna be making a return in Yugioh Sevens, it looks like. So some of the classic monsters, I assume. Alright, but hang on. Okay, so one of the things I had to complain about is that the characters look incredibly Beyblade-esque. So I saw some people comment on the trailer before that they said that it looks like Beyblade or like Duel Masters or something like that. Like, it's really targeted towards kids. Like, that's what they really want you to believe, man. So hang on, let me go back. So yeah, just look at the main character. He looks very, I mean, when you compare it to like the original Yu-Gi-Oh or every previous season, it looks really, really different. So yeah, let's just keep going, man. I'm not really interested in dueling, okay. Alright. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we got 7 stars right there. Okay, so hang on. Alright, so 7th Road Magician, it looks like this is gonna be the main protagonist's main dude. So, I mean, right off the bat, he doesn't really look like a magician. I mean, he's holding a freaking sword. And the design is, again, very kid-friendly, if you know what I mean. Because if you compare this to like Dark Magician or even freaking Neos, I mean, this looks very more, you know, cartoony and more kid-like. Yeah, so that's what the monster looks like right now. I mean, because it looks like a freaking kid with a sword, and doesn't really look like a magician at all. And I personally just don't like the design right now. Well, who knows? Maybe they'll get something. Maybe the main guy will get something along, like, later down the line. But yeah, all right, let's keep going. Okay, and that's another thing. The dual disc looks like a 7, alright? So, I mean, that's probably why it's called Yugioh Sevens, because the dual disc looks like a freaking 7. And as you can see, it has 3 monster slots, and it actually looks like it only has 2. Actually, no, because at the top, alright, I kind of get it. But yeah, so it's gonna be, it looks really similar to Duel Links if anybody's played that. and I think that's what they're trying to promote. They're trying to make it more kid-friendly. They're trying to slow down the game. That's why they brought back Blue Eyes White Dragon, I'm assuming. And so the new mechanic is called Rush Duel. I don't know anything about it yet, but judging from what happened earlier, it's gonna, I mean, it seems like it's like pendulum summoning, because I mean that guy just spammed 3 monsters on the field at one time and they were all normal monsters. I'm not sure if that has something to do with it, but yeah, I think they're trying to bring vanillas back maybe, or make vanillas more viable, because as we all know, it's all about effect monsters. If you don't have an effect, you ain't nothing. Okay, all right, so let's see, I think that's about the end of it. Yep, there you go. April 2020. Yeah, 7th Row Magician, I'm not really digging that, but it looks like the dude that looks like Kaiba is gonna be the antagonist, I suppose. But yeah, so just the art is really different, and I actually took a look into this. So the studio that's making Yugioh Sevens is called what was it, Bridge? And all the previous Yu-Gi-Ohs was made by Studio Gallop, so that's probably why it looks so different. And yeah, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, they're trying to make Duel Links more popular, I guess. And I know they're trying to appeal to more kids, because right now Yu-Gi-Oh! It's freaking ridiculous, man. Like I've seen videos where people was literally playing solitaire with themselves, and then the opponent couldn't do anything. Like, they just couldn't do anything. And they just have to watch you do all your moves, you win, and then the opponent's like, what the hell, I don't even get to play. But yeah, so that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. Okay, so the main protagonist is Yuga, and basically what he's trying to do is that apparently in the future in Goha, wait, what was it, Goha? Yeah, the future town of Goha, there's going to be a lot of adults dueling, and it's mainly for adults, kind of similar to real life. And Yuga is inventor, so he's inventing a system called Rush Duels, and that's where the new duel disc comes in that looks like a 7. And basically he's trying to make dueling more kid-friendly. So I mean, it's like taking a shot at real life, man. Because as we all know, you know, dueling is it's primarily for adults. It's a children's card game, but adults play it. So I mean, it's kind of funny, because it's like what they're trying to do in the show is actually what's happening in real life. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, and I think, what was it? Yeah, he's a kid. Let's see, what else? Yep, so advanced summoning systems. Main new monster featuring Yuga's deck is gonna be the 7th Row Magician, which gives nod to the original Dark Magician. Okay. All right. So, what do I think about it? It's not exactly what I was expecting, because at first I thought they were trying to take the Pokemon approach, because, you know, Ash Ketchum, like once we reached the Alola regions or whatever, I mean, his character looks completely different from every previous season. And then I think like even the new one, the Shield and Sword, he's supposed to, I think some people said he looked even younger. Maybe I'll post some pictures around here somewhere. And so I thought that maybe this is what they're doing. They're trying to appeal to more kids, so they made the character very, very young looking, because he's a kid. So this really, I mean, I thought Zexal was a tipping point of where they're going to make the main character really young, but I guess not. And I am curious about the show, because again, it's very similar to Duel Links, and I like Duel Links. I thought it was really unique. You get character skills, and the pacing is a lot more fast. or is a lot faster. Yeah, and yeah. So when the show does come out in April, I'll probably take a look at it, maybe give my thoughts. But as of right now, it just looks like something I won't be interested in at all. But I'll give it a try just because it's so different from every previous season. So I'm kind of curious. So I'll take a look at that. And yeah, that'll be it. So Doof Senpai, #1 senpai in the world, and let's see. Subscribe, please subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and leave a comment, give me suggestions, anything you're curious or want to see. So I'm all open ears for that. Okay, peace, bye.